Virgos, hi my loves, and thanks for coming through. I am Star, your tarot reading, meditation, and tarot teaching spiritual life coach. And you could have been anywhere, but you decided to start your 2022 off with a trip on ascendstar ship, and for that I am grateful. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If this is your first time, you are appreciated. You could have been anywhere, but you're here. Kudos. I appreciate you, right? You guys keep in mind that this is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave what does not. It's intended for January, but of course, we can have this energetic lineup. You know, it can resonate anytime we have this energetic lineup, or, you know, like just whenever you click on it. You know, the universe does not have a clock, you know, or a watch. That is definitely something that we go by. So yeah, take what resonates and leave what does not. If you need a personal reading, you know you can reach out to me at any of my outlets that will be listed below. Virgo, I'm really feeling like home, and oh wow, that went everywhere. I'm really feeling like home and finance is like, I'm sorry, like home and finance is like really a thing right now. Like that is your focus. A lot of you are actually looking for love, which I definitely understand. This is the year of the 6, right? So in tarot, the number 6, and in numerology, period, the number 6 actually represents love and commitment and responsibilities and actually being committed to getting things done. And Virgo, there's some promising energy like that you have there, right? So we will be using our Ancestor Spirit Oracle cards by Jade Sky. I'm just gonna channel the card throughout the reading. At the end, I'll go back and I'll read the actual intention or the purpose of the card to make sure that I am giving what it's supposed to give, right? Now, I will tell you with that Leo reading, the ancestors pointed out something that I just did not, I was just not picking up. So like sometimes, you know, like sometimes they'll go ahead and they'll throw things in there like, hey, you forgot to mention that, you forgot to touch on that. So they'll come in and they'll throw that in there. So that did happen in the Leo reading. So you guys make sure you check out your big 3, you know, your sun, your moon, your Venus, especially right now. You want to check out your rising sign. If you don't know what those signs are, hit me up for a birth chart reading, right? So you can be in the know of yourself, right? So the other cards I'll be using is our self-care cards, which is the card that is back there to your right. It is the beginning of the year, so we do want to focus on self-care. Like certainly most of the time when we're making like New Year's resolutions and things of that nature, it usually has a lot to do with what our intentions are, the things and how we actually want to better ourselves, right? So with that being said, definitely want to focus on self-care and understanding that self-care is not selfish, okay? If you are looking, or if not if you are looking, but when you are focused on yourself, then you're actually able to focus on and help others out more, right? So I definitely hope that makes sense and that resonates for you. So I'm just gonna like channel those cards, give this a reading, and of course, once again, if you have the need for a personal reading, reach out to me at any of the outlets that's listed below. I have newsletters that's going out now, so if you're interested in joining the newsletter listing, please reach out to me at any of those outlets below. Send me your email address. Make sure that I have your information so I can send that out to you. Check out ascendstarship.net. We have some real cool stuff on there. We're selling like meditation boxes and things of that nature. So yeah, just go and check it out. But anyway, Virgo, you did not come here for all of this, right? You came here for the reading, so let's go ahead and get into it. So your self-care card is actually intent, right? So when I see intent, of course, the thing that comes to me is intentions. You know, like what are your intentions? Like what are you actually doing, right? So the music that was actually playing, y'all know I love music. Music is therapy. Music helps and gives messages, right? So as I was doing your shuffle, there was a Tyrese song. How you gonna act like we don't be making love? That song. And then after that one is the whole Angel of Mine song by Monica, right? And then what was the next song I heard? Oh, Jagged Edge, right? So in between those songs, like in between doing your pre-shuffle, like I wasn't distracted. Well, I was distracted because I had to stop what I was doing and I had to go and do something else. So it's like, I feel like Spirit, you know, there's always a message in everything. So I really feel like Spirit is basically just saying to you, Virgo, like, make sure you're focused on what it is that you're doing, right? Even if something comes in and like throws you off of balance, like you can't necessarily focus on what it is that you want to at that moment, make sure you get back to it. Make sure you get back to your intention. Like, do not allow outside things to make you lose your focus, right? Especially like when it comes to love, and when it comes to relationships, and when it like actually comes to building family, you know what I'm saying? Like that vulnerability. Like if your goal for this year is to be more open, if your goal is to be more understanding, if your goal is to be more loving to yourself or even to others, then what is your intention in actually having that? I feel like a lot of you, especially, you know, with the intention card there, she's naked, like, right? Like, look at her. Like, she is she's just bareback, right? Ooh, bareback. So, so I feel like there's a lot of love that is actually coming in, right? But love can sometimes be disguised in lust. And Virgo, you know, Virgo is one of the signs, you know, you guys are very passionate love makers, you know, like, you put it on somebody and they just be stuck for a little while, you know, they don't really know how to move on or where to go, what's next, right? So Spirit is just saying, like, be mindful and move with intention. You know, Solange has this song, Do Nothing Without Intention, and that is the truth. Like, you have to be clear about your vision and what it is that you see, and you have to be passionate about it. So I'm not sure what that is that she's holding. It kind of looks like earth, but then it kind of looks like a time clock, right? So I feel like some of you may be thinking about families. Maybe some of you are like up in age and you're not sure if you still have time to have those babies. I feel like some of you are actually thinking about fertility and expanding your family, or some of you could actually be dealing with fertility issues, right? So be mindful who you lay down with, right? As Diddy Bop comes on, right? So I don't know if y'all know about the Diddy Bop song with Jacob Banks and Louis the Child, but it's actually a song off of 50 Shades of Grey, right? So with it being off 50 Shades of Grey, like, I know this has so much to do with sex, right? Right? So if you're going to be laying with somebody, especially my single or situationship Virgos out there, if you're going to be laying with someone, make sure that you are laying with them with intention. And if you're going to be going bareback, be mindful, because there's a real possibility and capability of getting pregnant at this time, okay? So just be mindful of that. What's on the back of this? Focus your energy. There's amazing power in a strong intention, right? But you have to focus. You have to focus. You have to be ready for that, right? So awaken your inner shaman. Like, we're just going to look at the card and see what it's about. And like I said, at the end, we'll go back. I'll go back and I'll read it and make sure that I'm giving what it's supposed to give, right? Awaken your inner shaman. Connect. Invoke. Heal. Like, you definitely want to be in touch with spirit right now all year long. The year of the 6th, like, spirit guides us. Like, spirit takes control. Like, this is about responsibility. Like, spirit is going to show you your responsibility. Spirit is going to show you commitment. Spirit is going to show you love. You know, maybe your happily ever after, or for some of you, just how to fall in love with yourself, how to reconnect with yourself, how to invoke the power in you, because a lot of you have been giving your power away, especially when it comes to sex, especially when it comes to not moving in intention and sometimes spreading yourself too thin because you don't know which direction to go in. But once you tap into your inner shaman and you meditate, You know, if you feel like meditation isn't for you, come holler at me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a meditation teacher. I'm not a teacher, I'm a coach, because it's already in you. I'm just going to show you how to tap into it. That's it. That's it. It's already in you. You can do it, right? So, to the tarot reading. What do we have here? You guys, is this clear for you? Let me back it up a little bit. All right, so we're coming in here and we have the Knight of Cups. You guys, if you hear my fur baby, please, you know, just act like you don't. Okay? But yeah, so we have the actual Knight of Cups here. And the Knight of Cups, of course, he is coming in and there's a love offer that he wants. He may not be very sure about giving it at this time, but he knows that he is ready to move forward in it, right? So there are definitely love offers that are coming in. Like sometimes, you know, like he may come in as a player. He might look like a player, especially with this intention thing here. Like he may have a lot of attention like from women or things of that nature. But I feel like he looks at you and take it as it resonates. You know, when I say he or she, like the universe does not recognize gender. It's all about the energy. So there's a masculine and a feminine that is involved. That's all that is saying, right? So take it how it resonates with you. So there's this Knight of Cups, right? And he may, when it comes to love, he may not be like that open to love. You know what I'm saying? Like he likes to flirt, and you know, he may have even this masculine energy may even have man-whore tendencies or as a female. You know what I'm saying? Like they can be very sexually liberated, like living in their own, and like spirit is just like so they're looking at this feminine energy, right? And looking at this feminine energy, like they're seeing everything that they want and they are ready to offer love to this feminine energy, right? So it's like, just come and get me already. Like I am coming for you. Like I see you. Like they see you as or the female as an enchantress, you know what I'm saying? Like somebody that is nurturing and loving and things of that nature. Like, so of course, a lot of times, like when we talk about love, like I don't know why, like my love readings tend to go towards single people, but this is not just for people that are single, like when it comes to like this intention, right? So you definitely want to know and recognize your own love language as a Virgo, as an individual or a person, period. You have to be able to recognize your love language and make sure that you are actually getting that back. And a lot of you give a whole lot of love, and now like that love that you've been giving, like is actually coming towards you because you're attracting. You know what I'm saying? Like the law of attraction is big, especially with this Venus retrograde that we're in. Venus is in retrograde. It's the planet of love. It's the planet of abundance. It's the planet of attraction. So maybe right now, you know, it's time for you to reanalyze and refocus, you know, how you actually expend and experience love. Like, are you getting a balanced love, right? That could be a lot that's going on there. You know, some of you are so nurturing. It's like spirit is saying, trust your guidance. Like, it's like you are the channel of love. Like you represent and you give love, right? So just make sure you are getting that back. That sun card though, that sun card already says that you're getting it back though. Like it's yours to have. If you've had a broken heart, you know what I'm saying? Like it could even be a female in your life. It may be an older female, maybe like a mother or a big sister or like an auntie type of energy. And the love has been off for a little while, right? Like it's been rocky. Or maybe, you know, with this woman that this feminine energy that you're looking at and you're feeling like you're ready to run in and go towards that energy. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe it wasn't, maybe it just like wasn't like all out in the open, right? And it's like now like somebody is like finally able to, I feel like you're able to speak up, but you may be a little afraid. You don't know how that person is going to take your energy or your offer. But Spirit says, like, just go ahead and go for it. As You Put a Move on My Heart plays in the background. Like somebody's heart chakra is definitely open to you, whether you are married, single, male, female. There's definitely love intention that's here. If love is your intention, like I said, focus on it, focus on it, focus on it. Like, because you have the Sun card here, and the Sun card is a promise, right? It's being productive. It's being able to physically and materially, like, get your goals. It's being able to be abundant. It's like being in alignment with what it is that you are doing. Some of you are really at a point right now where you are able to overcome your fears and step out of your own shadows and leave the legacy and focus on the legacy that you've been focused on for so long. And like I said, it's a lot of family thing that's going on here. I have to be honest with you. Another, that number 6, it has a lot to do with family. So you all just make sure that you're out here and you are being mindful and you are moving according to the intentions that you are setting forth for the loving yourself, right? So if you guys have made it this far and this makes sense, please go ahead, drop that like, go ahead and subscribe. It's a new year. You never know, like, what is going to be coming up here, but I can definitely tell you some new things coming, right? So yeah, let's go ahead and see if I'm giving what it's supposed to give. All right. You are a natural healer and hold the ability to connect to the restorative light of the universe for yourself and others. It is time to embrace or further your healing path. You have been using these gifts for a long time, over many lifetimes. Each person heals in their own way. You may use words, your hands, or energy to nurture others. Explore different aspects and modalities of the healing arts, such as massage, Reiki, or something that opens you up as a channel for rejuvenating energy. You can use anything you learn to benefit yourself and others. When you are healing others, surround yourself with golden light so you don't become drained. When you are ready, invoke the healing energy of the shaman and pass your knowledge to others. Oh, wow. So a lot of you will actually be teaching other people. Now, I did see share and teach come up in your pre-shuffle. So that definitely makes sense. So if this is something that you are doing, something that you are focused on, you're ready to help other people heal, then by gosh, Virgo, go do it. Right? So once again, you could have been anywhere, but you decided to come and spend your most valuable currency, which is your time, here with me at Ascendstar. And for that, I am forever grateful and appreciative. I am wishing you an abundant, healing, loving, enrichment-filled 2022, okay? Virgo, just thanks for being you. Now go be great.